So here's an example of a problem involving integers. The problem states the sum of two integers is 30. 10 times one integer is 5 times the other. Find the integers. So sometimes it's more difficult in a problem when they don't give you a lot of information. And if they don't give us a lot of information, then we're going to have to kind of try to piece things together for ourselves. So the first part, it says the sum of two integers is 30. So we know we've got two numbers and that if we add them together we get 30. And then it says 10 times one integer is 5 times the other. But it really doesn't give us any information about the integers. It doesn't tell us that, one integer is 5 more than another or something of that nature. And so if they don't give us a lot of information, sometimes it helps to use two variables in the beginning. So for instance, if I write x for my first integer plus y for my next integer, then I know that their sum is 30. Now, if I look at this, then what I can see, if x plus y is 30, then I can subtract x from both sides, and I get y is equal to 30 minus x. Well, what this is telling me is that if one of my integers is x, then my other integer y is really just 30 minus x. So now I can create my let statements. Let x equal the first integer, and let 30 minus x equal the second integer. Now it says 10 times one integer is 5 times the other integer. So I can say 10 times x is equal to 5 times the other integer, which is 30 minus x. Now I need to distribute. That gives me 10 times x equals. Now 5 times 30, well 5 times 3 is 15, and add the 0, so 5 times 30 is 150, minus 5 times x is 5x. Now I want to get the x's on one side of the equation, so I add 5 to both sides, or add 5x to both sides. That's going to give me a 15x on this side equals 150, and then minus 5x plus 5x cancels. Now I've got 15 times x, so in order to get rid of the multiplication of 15, I have to divide by 15. 15 divided by 15 is 1, so we get 1x, or just x, equals. Now 150 divided by 15 is going to be 10. So x is our first integer. Now I need to do 30 minus x, because that's my other integer. But I know x is 10 now. So I say 30 minus 10, which is 20. And that's my other integer.